Hey up, it's Steve from that old Yorkshire Geek, and I thought we'd do a look at the Star Trek Picard Season 3 Episode 1 end credits, because there's some interesting images to be found in there. I'm told, I don't know if it's true or not, that each episode will have its own personalised end credits. I hope that's true, because then we can go through them each week, can't we, and see what there is hidden in there. So let's have a look. Right, so to start off, there's a few of them that are just blurry, you know, like LCARs, so the Library Computer Access and Retrieval System on the Starship. Just blurry images of that with numbers and stuff that are not interesting. But the first one we come across that is interesting is this display, and it's an LCARs display, what Starfleet uses, but in the centre of it is this display here, which seems to show the layout of the ship, the Shrike, which is the baddie ship. There's like a front view there, and over here, there you go, there's a top view there of the Shrike, and then there's this lettering and, you know, a layout, which this lettering, let's say, I've had a rummage about on the internet, and this lettering is reminiscent of Romulan, but the display design doesn't look very Romulan in design. So I'm not sure what's going on. Some have said it could be a mishmash of Romulan / Borg design. So could this be related to the Narada, which was the ship from Star Trek 09, which had its origins in although that was the Kelvin universe, the Narada had its origins in the Prime universe. It was a ship built by the Romulans from Romulan and Borg technology. So they kind of grew it. It started out as the Narada started out life as a mining vessel, and then after the destruction of Romulus, Nero took it to this a Romulan research base, and they sort of like installed all this Borg technology, and it grew the ship into the massive thing that it ended up being. So could the Shrike be related to that, or could it be from the same research base? That was at a former Romulan base, or something. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But there's that one. So we'll move on. So that's a mystery to begin with. Next up, this is just another LCAS thing, but we see the GGC TAG AA whatever G or C. I don't know. I can't read that last part. They're obviously DNA fragments or codes out there, which is GTAC. I think they're the four base pairs, whatever they call them out there. That all of life as we know it is made from. So that gives the impression that something about genetics in this season of Star Trek Picard. Right, here we go. This is obviously a Klingon thing. We see up there Burrell class. Is that changing? The middle of change, I don't know, but it translated from Klingon to standard to English. Klingon bird of prey, probably going to say there. And there's some letters up here that I can't make out. Hang on, let me move that down a bit so you can see it. There we go. But I can't really make that out. I don't know what that is there. It looks like an M there, doesn't it? And what, there could be anything, couldn't it? But an M, I don't know. No, I've no idea. But the hang on, where are we? There we go. But the image itself, I thought it might have been a photon torpedo, Klingon photon torpedo, but it's been suggested it could be. There's another image here. A Klingon cloaking device. It's a secondary waveform accelerator, diverter, ion sensor, shield energy diverter, and photon. I can't read that last part. Something waveform, I don't know. But is it a Klingon cloaking device? It could be. I don't know. More DNA stuff here. That's obviously, the DNA double helix. So that's another clue that genetics is a major part of this season. Here we go. This is a display initiating holo sequence program, and then an emoji. It looks like an emoji, a winking. I don't know which way up it's supposed to be. I'm guessing they're supposed to be eyebrows, something winking. I don't know. That's what it looks like to me. 10 forward bar Los Angeles. I could be the 10 forward bar Enterprise D. That's what it should be, shouldn't it? If you're doing a holographic recreation of 10 forward, it's got to be the Enterprise, hasn't it? Not some bloody bar in Los Angeles. Then the version. I'm sure these numbers are important, but I don't know. And then it says processing. Oh, you can't see it from my fat head. It says processing and the safety protocols. Oh no, I screen grabbed it before it came up, and it says offline. So the safety protocols are disabled for this. So that means there's going to be a fight in 10 forward. Like Picard did on the holodeck in Star Trek First Contact when he was fighting the Borg. He disabled the safety protocols. Although technically he did it by himself, and we've been told before that you need 2 senior officers to disable safety protocols in the holodeck. But he did it by himself. Maybe it's Captain's prerogative. Right, we've got some musical notes here. I'm not musical in the slightest, ask my son when I'm singing. I didn't know what it was. I was looking and I'm thinking, is it the Klingon theme? I don't know, but it's not. Apparently, it's Pop Goes the Weasel, which, as we know, stems all the way back to Encounter at Farpoint. Data was on the holodeck trying to whistle Pop Goes the Weasel when Riker first meets him. So this could be a reference to Data / Law. We know Law's going to be in this. Is it Law? Everybody's saying it's Law. Is it Data? I don't know. I thought it was some sort of neural matrix or whatever, but other people have said it's a positronic matrix. So that's another Data reference, because obviously he had a positronic brain, didn't he? So that's apparently what that is. I thought it was just a person, like a scan of a person's neural matrix, but apparently it's positronic. So that's another Data / Law reference / B4 maybe. This is the Titan. It's just a schematic. There's no information that we can see. Some red bits. Does that mean damage? Is it going to get attacked there in that section? Don't know. Oh, you can't see it there, can you? I didn't move it over. There you go. That section there. Hang on. There we go. Is that going to get damaged? Is that what that red means? Don't know. Next, here we go. Oh, I've got to move this back again now. Bloody hell. Official Starfleet War Damage Report. Serial number 6274835-492-L. USS Constance, Constellation class, which was the same class as the Stargazer, Picard's first command. Status lost in action, redacted, whatever that is redacted for, I don't know. Stardate 44002.3, which probably places it at the Battle of Wolf 359 at the beginning of Season 4 of Star Trek The Next Generation, when the Borg went up against 40, or maybe 39 ships, Starfleet ships, and they were all lost. A battle which we saw at the beginning of Deep Space Nine, the episode Emissary, the pilot episode. We saw the battle there. We saw the Saratoga and the Melbourne and loads of other ships getting destroyed. That shows the damage it received. I'm presuming that's what that means. Impact locations, there we go. NCC 1038, so it's an old ship. Unless there's supposed to be numbers after that, I don't know. Attack vector, numbers. Is this the time of the hit? The damage there, 22:31. So was that the time? So it were a nighttime battle. And underneath says summary that you can't see for me. Hang on, I'll move it up. I'm viewing these in the Windows Photo Viewer. Summary redacted, information obtained. There you go. In interviews with redacted aboard the USS Constance, redacted, led to the ship's destruction, presumably. Then something deployed on the starboard flank. Don't know. But my theory is the USS Constance could be either... I mean, my theory, Liam Shaw, Captain Liam Shaw of the Titan, maybe were an ensign on the Constance, because it was about 2267, and I think we're now in 2403, I think. So it's 36 years. 36 years. So, and I've heard Liam Shaw's 54, so that'd put him age 18, wouldn't it, I think? Is that right? Yes, that'd put me age 18 in 2267, so could he be a fresh-faced ensign right out of the academy on the USS Constance? Maybe. Or did he have family? It was suggested to me, so I'll not take credit for that maybe he had family, maybe his parents or a relative or somebody was stationed aboard the USS Constance and were killed. So that's why he's not a fan of 7 of 9 and insists that she's Commander Annika Hansen. And he's not a fan of Picard, because in the episode we see him berating Picard and calling them ex-Borg and stuff like that. So there we go. Here we go. This is a space dock. We see a lovely space dock which has been enhanced over the 30-odd years since we've seen it in Next Generation. There's some... you can't see. Hang on, let me move this over again. There you go. You see some of the ships about. Can't make out what that is, but NCC 80107. According to Memory Beta, if you want to pronounce it, is the USS Ganymede, which is a Nova-class ship. Lunar class, I get mixed up. Yes, Lunar class. I get mixed up with the Lunar and Nova, probably because they're both end in A and they've got 4 letters. Where were we? Which is a Lunar class ship, same as the original Titan. Well, the Riker's Titan. That were a Lunar class ship. I think in my review of episode 1, this episode, I think I said Nova class. As I said, I get them mixed up. Nova was the Equinox that we saw in Voyager. That were a Nova class, small, compact science vessel. Whereas the Lunar class is a bit bigger. It's been made even bigger now into the Neo Constitution class. It's classed as a refit, but apparently they still used a lot of the systems from the Lunar class Titan. So that's how they were able to get away with calling it a refit. And I've just noticed we see some starship silhouettes there, don't we? Very good. Don't know which ones they are, but anyway. Right, next. Right, Fleet Museum, Athen Prime. Apparently Athen, or Athen, don't you pronounce it, were a character in 12 Monkeys. I don't know, I've never seen it. But this is a Fleet Museum. I first thought it was space dock, but it's not. As we can see, there's... hang on, I'll move this over so you can see. As you can see, it's the central hub of the Fleet Museum is similar to the original space dock. But it's got these... I presume these are like docking berths or something like that. I don't know. But like these ring sections here on the outside. Hang on, can you see my mouse pointer? There we go, them. So is that where the dock the old starships? I don't know. Or the inside? I don't know. I don't know what this is for. But as we see there, move this back over again. At the Fleet Museum on Athen Prime, I don't know. I don't even know where it is. You'd think it'd be at Earth, wouldn't you? But it isn't. Got the USS Voyager, NCC 74656. There we go. It's got back from the Delta Quadrant in one piece and enhanced in a lot of ways with Borg technology. USS Pioneer, NCC 1500, which predates the Constitution class, Kirk's era. As you can see there, it's got the old design nacelle and a very small secondary hull, engineering hull. And as we go down, hang on, I'm going to have to... Oh no, I've got another one. I've got another one. But we can just make it out there. USS Enterprise, NCC 1701A, which is the second Enterprise refit. Obviously, the first one was destroyed in Star Trek 3. At the end of Star Trek 4, they got the Enterprise A, which is another Constitution refit. Some have said it's a new ship. That's why they had problems with it. Others have said it's an old ship that was damaged. Some have said it was the Yorktown, which we saw were damaged in Star Trek 4. So, but don't know. So next up, there you go. Enterprise NCC 1701A. There's another view of the Pioneer there. So it does have two nacelles. And at the bottom, you can just make that out. USS Excelsior, NCC 2000. Obviously, Excelsior class, and NCC 2000 was under the command, to start with, of Captain Hikaru Sulu. Don't know who commanded it after that. It's probably in the Wikipedia things, what they call it, memory beta. Probably in some books, I don't know. Let's move on. Here we go. Got transmission encryption. Hang on, there we go. Transmission encrypt passcode required. Myriad codec authorization. And there's Picard's universal code that he uses several times. Picard 47 Alpha Tango. So there we go. So that's just letting us know Picard's security codes. I think he'd have changed them, wouldn't you? And here we go. Oh, hang on, let's move that up. Starfleet Officer Performance Evaluation, that says. Reporting Officer Captain Liam Shaw, USS Titan. And then underneath, the officer is doing the report on name and rank, Commander, redacted. Underneath it says Planet of Origin. But that's all we saw. I'm presuming it's Commander Annika Hansen is doing a report on, because as we see, they don't get on. And she's in trouble, as we saw in the first episode. She's probably going to get court-martialed, but we'll see what happens. I suspect Liam Shaw's not going to last to the end of the season, but we will see. And here we go, another one. Do not seek blame, do not seek, I don't know, is that anger or anguish or something? Oh, you can't see it. Hang on, move that over. Do not seek, A-N-G, I don't know. Weapon found on site. Is that the weapon that we saw destroy that Starfleet facility on Earth? It did the Doctor Strange portal, where it disappeared into the ground and then reappeared above ground and then crashed down onto the city. And it says disengage investigation until something. I don't know. So that's that. Then we've got another DNA thing there. It says a human genome. Curiously, with Ed Speleer's name appearing in the credits, as we learn, he is Beverly. Spoilers, by the way. He is Beverly Crusher's son, and by the look on Picard's face, is he Picard's son? Don't know. Or is he just like a clone of Jack Crusher? Don't know. It's all up in the air. But here's a clue. Can you see that? Hang on, I might have to zoom in here so you can see. So there might be a clue here. Picard DNA base pairs. So why would they have Picard's DNA base pairs there? So is he somehow, a clone of Picard, like they did in Star Trek Nemesis or something? I don't know. But that's that one. Interesting. Just, leaves more questions. So I'm going to have to shrink this down again now, aren't I? I can't find the... oh, there it is. Shrink this back down again. Hey. Too far. Right, so anyway, next up we see this. I've no idea what it is. It just says there, predicted function. Is it and then we see like something that's disorganized and moving into something that's organized. That's the predicted function. So it's something that's not breaking down. It's something that's organizing into a geometric shape or a geometric form. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. So that's baffling to me anyway. Then we've got microneurographic scan. That's the next one. We don't get any clues. It's just numbers, and the camera pans, and we just see a brain. So I don't know what that is. Is it a positronic brain? Is it another data reference, or is it a Picard reference? I don't know. And then the final, I think this is the final one. Yes, this is the final one. Actually, we see a single display of a few of the things that we've already seen. So we saw that earlier on. I didn't show it, but we saw that earlier on. Section 85932, main bus A active, main bus B standby, main inverters on, EPS flow nominal. It's just an engineering report, that, isn't it? On the probably on the Titan. What else is there? Then there's the display of the Titan that we saw earlier. Is that a damaged section? Don't know. What else have we got? We've got an LCARS down there beneath, and then to the right, a section that looks, I don't know, it kind of looks a bit Borg to me, does that? Although it'd be a bit more green if it were actual Borg, or could it be an LCARS copy of a Borg? I don't know. I'm just guessing with that. And over this side, this is the what we saw, the do not seek. We'll zoom in a bit. I didn't know I could do it that way. That's easier, isn't it? Do not seek, and then it's a weapon found, disengage, blah, blah, repeat, disengage. Second episode. Episode 2 is titled Disengage, so maybe we'll find out more in this one than access denied. So whatever that means. And then down here there's the comparison human genome. That's the one we've just seen that ended with Picard's base pairs, whatever it said. And then microneurographic scan, we've just seen that one. So like I said, this is a display showing several of the things we've seen already. And it's an EPS power distribution status, main bus A on the Titan, if that means anything. And that's it. Then after that, it goes to the regular credits in the TNG font, huzzah, which were cool. Right, so there you go. So that's interesting. So we've got more questions than answers there, haven't we? But it's still interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing more. I've heard that episode 1 is the worst of the season, even though it was really good. But apparently it just gets better from now on. Fingers crossed, hopefully. So, because episode 1 was pretty good, although I did have some minor niggles. But that's never mind. Watch me review, and you'll see me minor niggles there. But I did enjoy the episode for the most part. I gave it 8 out of 10. So we'll leave it there. So, get rid of that. Thanks for watching, wherever you are in the universe. Look after each other, and until next time, where are we? I'll see thee.